Since you've been dieting, hitting the gym, and you're just not seeing any progress. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I want to talk about the hardest phase that you go through when going from overweight to lean. For those of you that don't know me, I took my body from this to this. And let me tell you, it was a process, but once you start to understand yourself and truly believe that you can, see it through, that's when it'll happen for you. So it is possible. I just want to let you know that it is possible. And if I could do it, so can you. But what most people don't talk about is the hardest phase that you go through when you're trying to go from overweight to lean, right? Now, I know that many people would say, oh, it's a diet, it's eating food, it's, staying on a strict diet and staying consistent in the gym. And, depending on who you are, yes, the diet part could be hard. It was hard for me, but it's not the hardest phase, because once you lock in with your diet, once you build that discipline and consistency, it's just about sticking with it, right? But that's not what trumps most people, and that's not what causes most people to quit. It's actually this. Along your journey, right, you're going to hit a point where you're not going to see any progress in the mirror, right? I'm talking like you've been dieting for months now, right? Let's say you've been dieting for 2-3 months. You've been dieting, hitting the gym, and you're just not seeing any progress, right? That's what I'm talking about. That right there is what will cause people to throw in the towel, right? Because you feel like everything that you're doing is for nothing. And let me tell you, that is not what it is. Have you guys ever seen the meme where the guy is like, he's like mining for diamonds, and when he gets to the very end where he's like one more, like if he just, hits the wall one more time, or he just mines a little bit longer, he'd hit the jackpot, and then he walks away. That is what it feels like. Let me tell you this. When you are cutting, right, when you're dieting, when you're hitting the gym, your body is going to change, but it's going to change slowly. It doesn't happen overnight. It's gradual. And also, you see yourself in the mirror every single day. So you are not going to notice those changes like everyone else. This is what you will notice, right? When your body's starting to change. You go to work or you're around your friends and family, they'll say, hey, you're looking a little bit leaner. Hey, has your face slimmed out a bit? You look different. You're going to start getting, those comments from people. So take that and understand, maybe what I'm doing is working. You know what I'm saying? Because that is what happens. You're not going to notice first, but everyone around you is going to notice before you do, right? When you're in the mirror, you're constantly looking for changes in your body. You're constantly looking for, am I becoming more vascular? Are my abs showing? Like, is my body changing? Like, I'm putting in all this work and I'm not seeing anything yet. Like, what's going on? It's a warped perception, right? You're not going to see it because you see yourself every single day. The changes are so minute that you're not going to be able to notice it until they become drastic. When you're, maybe 6-7 months into the journey, then it's just like, whoa, hold on. And this is the next part, right? What happens is, once you stay consistent and you stay locked in, it'll almost like roll. It'll almost move like a snowball effect. The snowball compounds and gets bigger and bigger, right? Next thing you know, maybe you didn't, and then you realize maybe you didn't see the snowball forming in the beginning, but now that you're months in, you're starting to see something. Now the snowball's getting bigger. Now it's getting bigger. And now your body is starting to change, and the changes are more drastic. That only happens when you see it through. You have to see it through, right? Give it 6-7 months. Stop looking for changes in the first, month or the first 2 months. You got to see it through. Because once your body starts to pick up on what you're putting down in terms of you cutting, you know, lessening your calories, you staying in that deficit, you hitting the gym, your body's going to start to change, right? So let it do its job. You just keep being consistent and you will see it. But that right there, that phase, that is when people quit because they don't see the results quick enough. They expect to see the results in the first month or two. No, it's a compounding effect, right? You have to see it through. You have to let it build on itself. You have to keep showing up. And if you keep showing up, then you're going to notice. But like I said, in the beginning, people around you will notice first because they don't see you every day. So they're able to see those minute changes that you don't realize and that you can't see yet, right? But it's okay. Like I said, you keep going and you will see it, right? And I just want to let you guys know that because I don't want you guys to be working hard and then you give up because it's like, oh, I'm not seeing the change. I'm not seeing my body change. No, I'm telling you, you will. You just have to see it through. You got to push a little bit harder, push a little bit longer. Don't get to the diamonds and then walk away. You're going to regret it. I'm telling you, you know, so just keep pushing. You guys got this. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you want to see any specific videos, again, let me know in the comments. I will respond to you, or I will, you know, make videos based on what you guys are asking. If you need help and you don't know where to start, go ahead and download my Hemp Blueprint. That has everything that, you know, I use to get started, and I still use a lot of these, you know, tactics that I have in there, but it's great for beginners. If you don't know what to eat, go ahead and check out my 15% body fat grocery list. I'll leave that in the description as well. And like always, guys, keep pushing, getting where you fit in. And if you don't fit, tear the whole box apart. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.